Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, the fifth and final video of my prediction series. I predicted all four divisions. I'll link the playlist up in the corner. And now it's time to predict the playoffs and the Stanley Cup Champion. I know my predictions are definitely wrong, but I think they're quite funny. And I hope this will be funny too. But first, there is still this Muskhook in my hand. This can be in your hand soon. Until the end of October, the contest is on. No, it's not a contest, it's just a giveaway. You'll find the details in the video up there in the corner, how you can win this Muskhook from the FC Bayern München. So, this out of the way, let's go to predict the playoffs and the Stanley Cup Champion. The top three teams of each division will be safe in the playoffs. Add to them 2 wildcard teams out of each conference and you have 16 playoff teams. According to my prediction, we will have from the Pacific Vegas against Vancouver, and we have the Oilers waiting for a wildcard team. Out of the Central we have Winnipeg against Chicago and Colorado waiting for a wildcard team. In the Atlantic, I predicted Toronto against Tampa in the first round and the Florida Panthers waiting for a wildcard team. And finally in the Met, I predicted the Rangers against the Islanders in the first round and Carolina waiting for a wildcard team. So I picked wildcard teams. I picked one of the Met, one of the Atlantic and 2 of the Central. None of the Pacific. Will be, I think, very close between the 4th and 5th team in the Pacific and the teams 4 through to 6, maybe 7 in the Central. But I decided, okay, I give 2 Central teams the picks, the wildcard spots. Which color did I have? I had purple. Okay. So, the 2 were Minnesota and Dallas. I predicted at 4 and at 5. Minnesota at 4, so they will play the lower seed, which will be Edmonton. So Colorado will play Dallas. In the East, I picked my 2 picks that I set at 4 to be the wildcard teams, and this will be Washington and Boston. I think Boston will be the lower seed, so therefore play the number 1. This will be Carolina. And Washington will be the higher seed, so play Florida. Not only this looks better with the colors, I really think it will happen that way. Okay. Playoff start. First round. And again, I'm wearing a team that will surprise in a positive or a negative way. You will know soon. Let's start in the East. Toronto against Tampa. Easy call. The Lightning will advance. And the Leafs will have to make some changes next offseason. We will see how this goes out. Florida against Washington. Panthers will advance. Florida is the best Florida team ever. Washington with still a strong Alex Ovechkin, but on his way down. He is about to be 36, am I right? Maybe 35? He's not at his top level anymore. He will score a lot of goals, but it will not be enough to beat the Florida Panthers. The Metropolitan side. Islanders against the Rangers. It'll be the Islanders. Clear cut. The Rangers are also on their way up, but the Islanders, they made the Final Four 2 years in a row. I see no reason why they shouldn't overcome the Rangers. Carolina against Boston. Traditionally, this is a bad matchup for Carolina. But Boston and depth scoring problems, no. I can't see them scoring enough goals to beat the Hurricanes. Western Conference. Vancouver and Vegas. Here it comes. I see the Canucks advancing. They beat Vegas in the bubble playoffs 2 years ago. They are a strong team. If everything clicks, they can go a long way. And Vegas, I don't see them at the top level they were the last years, just because of the loss of Marc-Andre Fleury. Edmonton and Minnesota. I see the Oilers advance. Kaprizov is good. He will carry the team a long way. The defense is excellent, but not against the scoring power of McDavid, Draisaitl, and company. And finally, in the Central, Colorado and Dallas. Easy call. Colorado. The Avalanche have a brilliant team. They will have no problem overcoming the Dallas Stars. And Winnipeg and Chicago. I think this is the hardest call to make for me in this bracket. I take the Jets. Team that added very good on the blue line with Connor Hellebuck. They have one of the best goalies. I can't see the Hawks beating them. Not now. Okay, second round. Starting the East again. Florida and Tampa. Here's another upset. I don't see the Lightning three-peat. They will go out in the second round against the Florida team that is excellent. The best Florida team ever, as already mentioned. And they are overdue to go on a run in the playoffs. Metropolitan bracket. This is also a hard call. Carolina against the Islanders. But I see the Islanders going to the Final Four for the third year in a row. Vancouver and Edmonton. A battle of Canada, of Western Canada. This is a hard call to make. But it'll be the Oilers. The scoring power of McDavid and Draisaitl is just amazing. If their blue line holds up and their goaltending can be as good as it was last year, Mike Smith, yeah, why not? And Winnipeg against Colorado. Here it comes. I see the Jets in the Final Four. This will be very interesting indeed, yeah. If we have an Edmonton against Winnipeg matchup in the conference final and a Florida against the Islanders, might not be the best rating in the States, but I think these four teams will go to the Final Four. Then, conference final. Islanders against Florida. This time, without meeting Tampa, the Islanders will go to the final. Barry Trotz, the mastermind. Florida will not have the power against him. Winnipeg against Edmonton. You know what? Let's take the Jets. So, Winnipeg against the New York Islanders is my pick for the Stanley Cup final. And I think we will have a Canadian Stanley Cup champion. Congratulations to the Winnipeg Jets winning the 2022 Stanley Cup. Let's see if this happens. If it would happen, I would be not only fascinated, but also I like the Jets. They're a cool team. I like the small market teams anyway more than the big market teams. And the Jets, they have the smallest market. They have passionate fans. They have a good team. Why not? I would love to see them win the Stanley Cup. Okay, that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And of course, I know my predictions are totally wrong, but it's funny to have a look at it. And if all this comes true, I will do another giveaway on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Again, have a good time. See you soon. Goodbye.